Hey everybody, it's spring break 2025. We're headed to the Central Oregon coast. All right, Sophie is adding her own touch to our spring break road trip.
What you got, Soph? The jack, all right.
Okay, we just left the tire shop. So as you saw, we had a flat on I-5. Changing it, it happened to be on the freeway side. Got over as far as I can. And it was pretty safe, but all those semis going by me kept sucking me away. I was scared to death, but I got that tire changed in record time, and I didn't want to drive without a spare. So as we were passing through Springfield, Oregon, almost to Eugene, we swung into Les Schwab, a local tire shop, and got a replacement so that we have a spare, and we're back on the road. We're about an hour and a half overdue, or not overdue, but later than we planned on being.
We finally made it to our destination, Cape Blanco State Park. Despite the flat tire delay, we still arrived just in time to set up camp and then head out and try to catch the sunset.
day 2 and it's our only sunny day of this trip. We looked at the weather forecast and it's supposed to rain most of the rest of the week. So today is our only day, and unfortunately it's been foggy all morning. So we've been just kind of hanging around camp and getting set up and waiting for the fog to lift. Yesterday, Sophie and I, we did make it out in time to go catch a sunset. It was a little bit windy and we got out there just as the sun was setting, so we didn't get the time to scout and find a good spot. But I think today we're going to go for a hike, and then maybe we'll go up to Bandon this afternoon if the fog lifts. All right, I think the weather's cleared. We're at Cape Blanco and we're about to go do some hiking.
Okay.
I love these forests.
Yeah.
After hiking, I enjoy a good panini. This is a pastrami and rye, one of my favorites.
The boys are off flying drones and driving our sea cars. I thought I'd show you our campsite real quick. We've got site A4 and it's wonderful. We got a nice little old pop-up camper, big picnic table, nice and roomy with shrubs between us, good privacy for neighbors. Budding photographer there editing some photos. Well, she was just a second ago. And a little spot even to set up tents off in the back.
As sunset approached, we decided to head north up to the town of Bandon. It has amazing rocks that stand in the surf.
My goodness, look at those two racing to a photo.
Okay, I'm standing here. I'm waiting for a wave. Got a slow shutter speed, quarter of a second's the slowest I can get it. And then I want to get the waves crashing around that, get some motion, but I think the tide's going out and I don't think I'm going to get it. Yesterday was our first full day of spring break. Went pretty well. It was foggy, but it was dry. We tried to get some good photos. We went on some good hikes. Actually had some great family time. But that was yesterday. It's now the second day. The sun is out. There's no fog. The wind is just howling. And the forecast is for gale force winds this afternoon. And rains are moving in. All right, we think the rains are going to be here pretty soon, so we're going to get in one more walk. We're not going to bother with the photography part. We're just going to go for a family walk and try to beat the storm.
As the weather continued to sour, we decided to take a little road trip a few miles south to Port Orford and see what was there. Port Orford had a really neat Coast Guard museum and remnants of the old station. There was good hiking around it too.
What do you see, Sophie? Anything cool?
Yeah.
So that's the old Coast Guard launching spot. There was emergency, they launched their boats there and sail out there to rescue. And they lived at those houses up there. Kind of a funny arrangement. They didn't live close to the boats.
There's this Disney movie called The Finest Hours starring Chris Pine. It's based on a true story. In it, his crew uses a boat just like this one right here to rescue 32 survivors from a ship in distress during the blizzard with snow and 70-foot waves. It's a thrilling story, and I highly recommend the movie. It's called The Finest Hours.
Think this boat's seaworthy? No. Nope. We're gonna go check out the museum. Museums opens in May. Jeanette has dared me to ring the bell, but I don't want to draw attention. That's not my style.
Even though the weather continues to get worse, we decided on one more quick trip to a beach where we heard we can find really cool rocks.
How do you pronounce that? I don't know.
We were going to be quick though, as the rain was starting.
I don't know, maybe this was a bad idea.
Oh my gosh! I think that's hail!
Goose is like, what do you mean, what's wrong with me?
Sophie, what do you think of the rain?
It's kind of fun.
It's loud, right? Mm-hmm. Poor Jason is out there in that rain. He's got a tarp for an awning, but he's making pizza. Put in it.
Oh boy, this is our camp. Fortunately, we're not tent camping, but that's the tent site. That's the table. Fortunately, we have a trailer to eat inside. That's the grill. I'm gonna be making pizza on. But at least the trees protect us from that wind.
And that rain is loud. We are nice and cozy inside. Yes, sir.
I need a paper towel.
Okay.
All right, first one is on. We'll see how it goes. It's a little wetter than I expected. It's colder. The water hitting this is chilling it, so we'll see if it's going to be hot enough. Oh yeah.
That was wonderful. Thank
Good.
you.
Sure, a good way to beat the storm. Yeah, I like my pizzas with the works on them. This is a combo for sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
No. Those aren't-
No, it's not! Spot it! Dang it!
Worm! Hey,
Worm, huh?
worm!
The next morning, it was time to pack up and move on. We had to pack in the rain and everything was soaked. And we were only halfway through our trip. That ends our time at Cape Blanco State Park. However, our trip is only half over. Watch out for our next video where we continue on down to Brookings, Oregon, Samuel H. Boardman, and Harris Beach State Park.